Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting him off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collect.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Catch made on the right side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
It's complete. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the ball to the ground. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on fourth down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Using his legs, it's Johnson. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
LSU 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! And they'll set up now for the extra point throw. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Makes a quick grab. Impressive spin move. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Crosses the 10. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a deep completion. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Runs through the defender. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on his defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first down, it's play action. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
LSU, 35.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. But he's got some space here. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
That gain makes it second and medium. And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, LSU. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
LSU 49.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last. So we'll take a timeout. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Colorado. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Automatic in the PAT.
LSU 49.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. In the clear at the 25. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. First down and 10 now.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh,
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
70. LSU 56.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Welch. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive blocks gave him a chance at a really nice game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Bringing pressure. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. At the 30 now. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the beatdown continues. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
LSU 56.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
We'll try to run it with the option. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Colorado. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. trying to find room. It's Welch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Here's the second down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W.